Hello there, everybody. Big Law here, and today I'm bringing you the runs that I think are going to be pretty dang cool at AGDQ 2025. I'm recording this on New Year's Day. GDQ is just days away at this point, so let's take a look and see what is coming up for GDQ. So, first off, I'm gonna just say, all of day one is worth checking out. Even just starting off with pre-show and then getting into everything else, like opening run, Pikmin. We got Portal 2, we got Kirby Air Ride, Ori, we got Astrobot, we got Wind Waker, we got Tomb Raider. All of these are actually banger runs, and to say, nah, you don't have to catch any of these, it would be a disservice. So catch all of day one if you're able to. It is Sunday. If you're not working, awesome. Hunker down, get yourself some snacks, some water, and check out all these cool runs. This is actually it's a banger of a schedule. I ran through this and yeah, I'll see, there's probably a couple good runs each day, but there is so much that is good this time around. GDQ has done a fantastic job this time around of putting together a great schedule. We got Alan Wake 2 here and the new DLC. Uh, Later on in the morning, Peglin, the Bid War by Senator Tim is running that one, and I know he's been putting in the time for y'all to get pegged on this on that run. Also, Peggle later in, I will say, check that one out. Yeah, Peggle, very good. UFO 50 with a number of games being showcased. I have no idea what is in store here, but UFO 50 is, in fact, the new hotness. Do check it out. It could be a banger. Super Meat Boy, all-time classic platformer being ran by Shredberg. We got Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo 3DS being ran by Charbunny, and I remember she ran this for Calathon 2-3 years ago, and she did a great job. Very awesome that she finally gets to show this off on GDQ stage. So very cool. Very excited for that. Metroid Prime. We got Breath of the Wild. 2 players, 1 controller is actually kind of wild. Breath of the Wild, in fact. But when was the last time we saw a run like this at GDQ? I feel like the last time I remember that was Big John and Darbian, but I'm probably overlooking a run, to be honest. After that, we got Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, and this is actually super big because this is the first time a Red Dead game has been in GDQ, I think. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. But the Undead Nightmare run being an hour long, very cool. Going to see that. I'm also intrigued about what this is. Probably just, tech showcase, and also Zem showing off his opera skills. That'll be pretty banging. Got Yakuza. I'm surprised 90% is only 2 hours. That's pretty wild. Do you have Froob on the couch? All-time goat for Yakuza and Lost Judgment, all those games. He's also been running Sleeping Dogs recently, and that's one of my top 10 games of all time. So Yakuza, peep it. Shenmue with Maxi Lobes. It's Shenmue. What other speedrun are you going to be driving around and getting forklift certified? I don't know. Got Beat Slayer with Amerlin. I did check it out, and it's kind of imagine isometric rhythm combat game. It's like an isometric Necrodancer, basically. It looks pretty cool. I wish I was not at 5:30, but put games where you can put them. I'm sure it'll be a sick run. Coming down a bit further, Castlevania. Got Spyro with Toasted Cat. F-Zero GX. That is going to be a speedy one. All tracks max speed. And F-Zero is just like an evergreen speedrun. It's never not going to be good. It's just really, really fast driving. You got super skips. It's going to be crazy. Also got Kaizo here, Super Chefy World 2, Quest for the Five Shells. I I don't really look too much into Kaizos, but like I know it is just an excellent showcase of skill. So I think that's going to be a pretty tight one. Do check it out. Also got an SMB race going on here directly after. Some pretty big names coming up. GTA, Supersonic, got Jeremy there, Scalpel. Gonna be tight. After that as well, beyond the checkpoint, we got Ratchet and Clank Max Percent with Zem. My boy. Love Zem. Really one of the GDQ goats for sure. Popping in a bit later, got Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster with Ecdysis. And Dead Rising, it's got smoothie tech and it's got skateboards. And who doesn't love smoothies? And I love skateboards. Do check it out. Silent Hill 2, Captain Ezekiel. Good year for horror. Like Dead Rising and Silent Hill, like all back to back as well. Gonna be pretty tight. Later on, a little bit of a Resident Evil block with Deadly Silence and Survivor, with Bobby and Punchy, respectively. Bobby been putting in the work. I think he just got the console world record as well for Deadly Silence. So, he's going to be putting in a good performance there. Warhammer 40K, I didn't even know the run was this long. Just over an hour? Like, all right. Lots of, you got so many new games, honestly. Like Dead Rising, Silent Hill. We got Warhammer. It's wild. Jumping on down a little bit. Let's get into the afternoon for Wednesday with Super Mario Bros. Wii being played on a piano. I don't know how that works, but I hope it's going to be awesome. It's a very musical GDQ as well this time around. Like lots of good rhythm games. Got Crazy Taxi later on with a band. Like that's one run that I absolutely am not going to miss. Got Tropical Freeze with Spike Vegeta. Again, one of the goats of all time for GDQ. Bonus game, Fallout New Vegas, all romances with Tomato Angus. Don't forget the G. He also recently got world record in that, and he's been grinding that for months, and has been doing a fantastic job of it. So do check that out. Got a SM64 TAS. Who doesn't love TASs? Rocket League Workshop Map Speedrun Showcase. I remember the last Rocket League showcase a couple of years back, and I will admit I thought it was a little bit mid, but I hope that they got some pretty cool stuff to bring to the table, and like just the way you control in Rocket League is also like it's super high skill, and if they're confident enough to bring it to the big stage, then I think it's going to be a very good showcase. Also, shout out to my boy Plumato on the couch there. Tony Hawk Goat was also on the couch for him during his SGDQ run 2019 of Thug 2. That was a fun run. Go back and check it out if you haven't seen it. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim main quest, 32 minutes. It is getting shorter and shorter every time I look at that. And Pekkanen is gonna do a spectacular job. It's Skyrim. Who doesn't love Skyrim? It's got horse tilting. It's got Nords. It's good. Now, the awful block. Good golly. Yeah, there's just a lot of bad games here, starting with SM64. I remember the run from 2018, I think. That was something. Golf with Your Grandmother, Inspector Gadget. We got Mega Mem. Oh man, Mega Mem. Oh man, Mega Mem. If you don't know about Mega Mem, you are gonna know. Do check that out. We also got Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. If you're unaware of this game, maybe don't do research. But if you do know, then you're in for a trip. Also, Kevin Costner's Waterworld. I'm not sure what this is, but it sounds interesting, and it's being ran by someone called NPC, so that's pretty tight. After that, we got Flushed Away by Kuro Asterisk, and I think that it could be an interesting run. I'm a sucker for licensed game nostalgia, like from like mid 2000s, and it could be good if you're still riding the sleep deprivation high of being around for Awful Block, and you need something to watch while you're going to sleep after ruining your sleep schedule, then Flushed Away might be the game for you. I don't know, but I'm just putting this one on a pedestal because I like Flushed Away. A couple hours later, Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster from Rip Chip. Dark Forces is kind of a Doom like. Not a lot of Doom actually in this GDQ. I think it's actually quite absent this time around, which is surprising. But Dark Forces is a great run in. I've known Rip Chip for years, and he's been working on getting Dark Forces into GDQ for a long time. So very cool to see him get this in. Do check it out. Afterwards, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time by Tonkatsu. And again, I love Mario and Luigi games, despite only having played Superstar Sega. They're all very fun games, and I think that it is gonna be good. It will be good. Hopping after, got Tears of the Kingdom, all dungeons. Sort of a, I don't want to say 100% because like there's so much collectibles in Tears of the Kingdom and stuff, but just checking out all the puzzles, really. Tears of the Kingdom. What's more to be said? Popping in a little bit later, like you got Liza P. We got COD 4 Modern Warfare by Brian Otto, and I gotta say, very sick with seeing the first ever COD speedrun at a GDQ by Brian Otto. And he's been putting in the work. He's been getting super consistent with it, and I had zero expectations for a Call of Duty speedrun, but watching Bry speedrun this game, there's actually a lot of depth to it, and there's some seriously cool tricks. So do stick around and check out this run if you can. Afterwards, Tuning Them Luminous Plus. And dude, I love Tuning Them. Like it's a lot of fun. I'm not good at it, but like it is a very fun game, and I really do hope we can see some high clears on this one. I remember seeing some practice being done, like it was like all justices, and like holy smokes, you are absolutely destroying it. So hopefully Bizet Blaze and Ravel can pull it off. Also, like the Chuny Penguin is just super cool. It's actually featured on the banner here, along with the Crazy Taxi and the Mario playing the piano. So that would be muy bueno. Very cool. Let me get back to here. Hopping down onto Friday, got GTA Vice City, ran by English Ben, and Vice City is just a very fun game. I'm not sure what Titaned Vice is, if that's like a mod or if it's just a an arbitrary category, but like GTA runs are always fun. So yeah, check it out. Another ROM hack here, Fresh Hops by Frozen Flygon. A PS1 Mystery Tournament with Caveman. If you're unaware of what the Mystery Tournament is, Caveman just organizes this, and like there's like some trash PS1 game that they'll be competing in, like Evil Zone or something else, and this time the finals of it are going to be on the stage. They did this last GDQ as well, and it was a pretty big turnout. So I'm excited to see what this ends up being. Caveman is a being of total chaos, and I have no idea what he's gonna bring. So That'll be very exciting. Afterwards, as well, we have Tetris TGM, and Tetris showcases at a high level are always just super, super cool. I could never do fucking I can never do a T-spin. I'm not good at the game. But Tetris is always just a very fun thing to watch. And seeing people who have Grandmaster just show off what they can do is always going to be cool. Do peep it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe after that, 48 tracks, 200cc. It is pure, just good driving. I remember watching a lot of Mario Kart 8 runs from Amber CXC back in the day, and it's honestly like one of my favorite Mario Karts to watch in general. I think like behind it probably Double Dash, but like you can also see some pretty wild things in Mario Kart 7. Do check it out if you got the time, hour and a half. It will be cool. Now the Kaiser run. After that, got U Beat, and U Beat is also pretty fun. I don't prefer it as much as I like Tuning them, but U Beat's cool. If we could actually see like Guitadora, Guitar Freaks, and Drum Mania, that'd be pretty cool at some point. Not sure when though, but hey, if we can get Clone Hero in, then we can get Guitadora in, no problem. Then we got the SMW World, Super Mario World Race with Vert and Storster. 96 exit. It'll be fun. I do enjoy myself some Super Mario World. Got some Resi runs. The Small All Castles run, that was a very fun and unique run. SMW, good game. Catch that run. After that as well, I mean, going into Saturday, there's so many good runs, and like most of the like early morning and then into afternoon, evening is gonna be recommended. So just watch all of Saturday. But got Peggle Extreme, we got Metal Gear Solid, we got Super Monkey Ball, Banana Rumble. All of those gonna be super tight. I'm not usually a Mega Man guy, but Mega Man, do peep it if you're up at that point. Try to get some sleep though, because like we got Ape Escape 2 with Reichelt. We got Rice Star. We got the SpongeBob SquarePants movie ran by Bubble Bass. Uh, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Any Percent Race. We got Elden Ring. Got a bingo going on here, as well as taking on a boss or maybe bosses with a saxophone, and that's being ran by somebody named Dr. Doot. If the name Dr. Doot doesn't sell you, then I have no idea why you're watching this video. Watch Dr. Doot kill a boss with a saxophone. That's insane. After that as well, Dr. Doot leaving the stage for the main performance of Crazy Taxi with a live backing band. It's going to be the wildest 16 minutes in the stream room I think you'll see in a hot minute. Then we got OOT, a randomizer with ZFG. I think that'll be one of the big runs of the evening. I mean, there's so many good runs. Saturday's so packed. It's actually absurd. After that as well, like new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, and then finally wrapping up with Super Metroid with a map randomizer race featuring Andy, Oats and Goats, Emmett, and Eddie. And like, it's Super Metroid. It's the classic end to a speedrun marathon. There's so many good runs. I'm just taken aback. Like GDQ has done a fantastic job of putting together one of the best schedules in a long time. Like I say this every single time I do one of these videos, but they really have just been getting better and better every single time. Also, it's just been a really good year for games in general. Uh yeah, like they did a great job of it. I am super excited for GDQ. I'm going to be there, and yeah, do check out GDQ as much as you can. Twitch.tv/GDQ. This is just gamesdonequick.com if you want to go to the website. And yeah, do check out GDQ. If you're going to be there, say hey. I'll be around. Uh, and yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And I'll see you at AGDQ.